Yeah. I said that on, was that Thursday? To get in, smash, and get out as quick as possible, take no damage. So that's been the game plan.
Did you expect the knockout? Did you expect to go that way?
No, I mean, I think there's always surprises, from when you're expecting something, but I expected that Rashad was going to come out and push the pace. He has to. I think with his last two opponents, uh, like I said, no disrespect against Dan Kelly or Sam Alvey, but those guys don't really present a whole lot of danger. I know Sam's got power, but I'm a different beast, man. I think I'm the most dangerous finisher, obviously, that Rashad's fought in the last 5 years. So he doesn't have a choice. You can't avoid the fight against me. So you either got to bring it to me or literally run away, and I don't think he wants to do that. So I thought that it could happen quickly because I knew he had to bring it to me, and that's always a dangerous place to be when you're fighting me.
And you just brought up Sam Alvey and you called him out. Explain that call out specifically.
Specifically, Sam Alvey. Well, number one, I like Sam Alvey. He's a good dude. He's just I don't know how anyone could not like that guy. But he's super tough, and he's got a number next to his name, and that's what's really important as far as call outs and who I want to fight. Like, the names themselves actually don't matter. It's the number before their name that's important to me. So, I just seen that Sam is ranked number 15 now. Looks like he's planning to stay at 205. He called out Corey Anderson, so he's looking to fight soon. He wanted a quick turnaround. And, a co-main event in Lincoln, Nebraska, 30 miles from my house would be pretty goddamn cool if you ask me. I did, man. I just told him quickly that I really respect him, and that, I just hope he has, I hope he does what he wants to do. I've never, afterwards I was super pumped, I was excited, and then for a second I was like, damn, like, that was Rashad, that's just crazy. It kind of set in, like, who it really was, and like I told you, I kind of take the name away from the person, and I attack the problem, and then after it was out and he was done, it was kind of like the person kind of came to my head, so. I had those guys check in just see if he's okay, so I haven't heard yet, but I hope he's all right.
So part of you, I don't know if feeling sorry is the right term, but as a fighter, you know how this game goes, right?
Right.
It's a cool game for the legends at the end.
It is.
Part of you that sort of feels for him right now?
A lot of me feels for him right now, but at the end of the day, my kids got to eat too, and I got 3 kids, and I got a goal that I'm trying to accomplish, and I think Chael Sonnen says it best, that everyone ends in the same way, face down and embarrassed. And someday I'll be in Rashad's position, exactly where he's at right now. But I think it's my turn right now.
Do you think he should retire?
I try not to make that decision for people or try to put that on people. But when you think about retirement, it's not only how he's performing; it's about what's left. And I don't think that Rashad's got a whole lot left to prove. I think I would hate for him to continue taking fights and continue losing and not only do physical damage to himself as he goes, but taint the things that he's already done. He's accomplished a lot. And, I hope he just enjoys sitting behind the analyst desk and contribute to the sport that way, because he's got a lot to contribute there.
We've been asking all the fighters today, what do they prefer, the early morning weigh-ins or the afternoon weigh-ins? What's your preference?
If I had to choose, I would prefer the early morning weigh-ins just to get it over with. And like I've been saying, I don't think that it's the time of the day that matters. I think that Ricardo Lamas, has a similar, or no, maybe it's Eddie Alvarez has a similar stance on it. I think that people are going to miss. I don't think when it matters. But personally, I prefer the mornings just to get it out of the way and go about your business.
How much happier are you at my weight?
I'm much happier, man. I would recommend it to anybody. I would recommend moving up to weight to anyone that's having a hard time, whether it's your Yoel Romero's or whoever. I think it's not just the week of the fight that made a big difference. It's the 10 weeks leading up to that where I can train and I'm not calorie deficient and I'm not miserable, and I can focus on a session with Mark about getting better and not so focused on burning calories or I'm waking up feeling like dog shit and I just don't even want to train, so I spend all day, all 4 training sessions not wanting to be there. Like, I'm enjoying myself now, and that makes a huge difference. I think that the anxiety and the stress mentally of cutting weight is huge. And now that I'm not doing it, I was always a little bit worried that I wasn't going to be strong enough in there, but I don't think there's too many guys that are stronger than Rashad in the clinch and in that wrestling situation. I felt fine. So I would recommend it to anyone that's struggling with their weight cuts to move up, at least give it a shot.
What did you think about Rashad's, karate type stance in front of you? That looked different.
It did look different. I don't know what that was about. I didn't really. I guess we weren't in there very long, so I didn't have a chance to really analyze it too much. But Mark Montoya actually noticed right away that his lead foot was turning a little bit and called for the calf kicks right away. So it was 2 calf kicks, and it changed his whole movement right away. And that's when he started coming in to close the distance. So I don't know what that was about, but it's definitely different than it was before.
But the calf kick pretty much knocked it off.
Right. Changed the game right away. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks, Ariel.